Thank you for joining us. I'll start with a simple question. You're recently broken into the top 20 in the world rankings, a huge milestone. What clicked between you two that made this partnership work so well?
Like I mentioned, Dhruv is a great backcourt player. He controls the game very well and has a good idea of mixed doubles. And likewise, I think even he needed a partner who could control the net. And I feel like net is my strength a little bit. So I think our combination is a great combination because we complement each other very well. And I think that is exactly what clicked.
You might want to add something to that.
No, I just agree with that.
Okay, so when you guys are on court, there's clearly a strong synergy between you two, like you have said. Do you have a fixed role per se, or is it all instinctive at this point in time?
No, obviously we have fixed role, but not in we just have to follow that only. But we have few things, and we are prepared. Like we prepare those things very well. Like you have to do this, and I have to do that. So we just follow that.
But it's more about adapting the situation at that given time. Sometimes what we plan doesn't go according to the way we want it to. So it's more about adapting to the situation at that given moment.
I have seen a bit of chemistry off court, but how do you, guys make this chemistry work off court? Is it all training, or do you also bond as friends beyond the sport?
I think we do talk about our matches, where things went wrong, what were the good things about our matches, and I think that way we get a good clarity on, what are the things we can improve on, and what were the things that were good which we need to keep continuing. So I think that way we share a good bond, and it really helps us grow together.
Same. Okay, let's talk about the Sudirman Cup. You made a great comeback win over Indonesia. It was the most cherishable moment of the tournament for India. What was going through your mind after dropping the first game?
I think in that moment I was just thinking we can't play this bad actually. We were just struggling a lot, and we were just, I don't know what we were doing. We had no plans, no clue till then. But eventually in the second game we started pushing. We said this is not our game. We have to take it out. And then second set went really well, and third set we were trailing. I think 19-16 we were down. But we had this belief okay, we can do this. And especially I was believing in myself that I'll take this out. Anyhow, I will just take this out game this time.
So what was the conversation between you two at that point in time?
I think after we changed side after the first game, we still had a lot of belief in us, and I think Dhruv and I told each other that koi baat nahi, ye game ho jayega, we'll really do it in this game. And I think we didn't let the first game really affect us, and we went in with we went all in. We went in with full energy, better body language, and better choices of strokes in the second game, which I think really led to us winning the second and the third game.
The tournament for India didn't pan out well. You guys did pretty well to get that one solitary victory for India. What was the environment in the team? You guys must have sat together. How was it?
Obviously, it happens. You can't just blame someone or anything. But everyone tried their best, but we couldn't really achieve what we wanted to. But next time we'll try to do best.
Yeah.
You might do.
Nothing as such. Everyone was there to play, even though we didn't have our full team. But everyone were there. They were present. We had to play. A lot of us played 2-2 matches because we fell short of some players. But I think everyone gave it everything they had, and I think that's what's important. Results are secondary, but I think everyone kept fighting till the end. Even though after the first 2 matches we knew that we won't be qualifying for the quarters, but I think everyone still gave everything they had against England, and really happy that we were able to win against England.
This is something that I asked Pranoy as well. Indian badminton's bench strength hasn't been that best. China, on the other hand, even though moving past their best player, they have 4 or 5 players coming in that have given a lot of competition to the world's best. How do you see this, weakness in India's bench strength, and how do you see it coming back?
Um, I think India is really progressing now over the past couple of years also. Um, uh, I, Especially after Satvik Chirag and Gayatri Tisra coming in, it's really helping a lot of uh, the athletes really come up. And as you can see, there are a lot of junior athletes now who are really doing very very well in the international circuit. So I think a good amount of support to all these athletes and us would really really help us meet that benchmark, because I feel like countries like China, Japan, Korea, they have like ample amount of players and they have so many opportunities for them, really good facilities, really good training regimes. So they all play a very important factor, but I think India is slowly getting there, and in all of these aspects it is taking time, but I think eventually it is going to be there, and pretty soon you're going to see a lot of these young athletes taking up really good matches at the higher circuit.
Leela Gopichand recently said that sport is only for people who have financial backing. How do you see that? I mean, in the sense that these corporates have been coming in and putting in efforts to help the players reach their best. How do you see someone like Reliance Foundation contributing to this cause of Indian badminton's bench strength?
Firstly, I would say he didn't mean that way what you are trying to say. So he meant in a way that, see, even he meant like, see, she played Olympics and I have been in the circuit for a long time, but still we didn't get a job. We don't have a job still. So like he was trying to tell in that way that if you are achieving this level also, still there is no surety that you are going to get a job or good job. So that's what he meant that, and we agree with him. Like it's totally like there should be some like solution to this. Like if you are achieving this much, so obviously there should be a government job coming up, but there is no government job coming up.
But like you said, Reliance Foundation stepping in and helping athletes would really it would make it easier for athletes who cannot meet up to the financial needs but really have the will and want to pursue badminton or any sport. I think these foundations help these athletes get to at least a level or create a base for these athletes where from which they can at least think about taking badminton to the next level, or probably give them that one boost or that one thing they need that will help them reach the other levels. I think a lot of these foundations that are coming, and especially Reliance Foundation coming into the picture, is really going to help a lot of athletes come up in the coming time.
Okay. A final few questions. Looking ahead, are there any specific tournaments or targets you have circled as your big mission or something that you're working up towards, maybe a super series or an Olympics?
For now, I think for next 6 months, our main target is to perform well. And like perform well means is like just try to reach semi-finals, quarterfinal at 1000 level, and then try to get your ranking into top 10. This is what our 6 months target is right now.
Okay. Now you have hit your career best ranking at this point. I mean, it's the highest right now for you guys. What are your, I mean, in the sense, how is that rise? I mean, it comes with expectations, right? So do you feel the pressure of being India's next big mixed doubles hope? How do you manage that mentally?
I don't think there is any pressure. There is no pressure with that. Obviously, like we have our target, so this is nothing. We have a more big picture to come, so we are focusing on that right now.
Final two questions. Tanisha, what are Dhruv's strongest traits that help you during a match and especially in a high pressure moment?
I think Dhruv's energy levels are pretty high during our matches. Even at crucial moments, I think he keeps reminding me that stay calm, one point at a time. I think we have like this calmly aggression that is there, that before the rallies you're very calm, and during the rallies it's like all full in aggression. So I think that's something I really learned from him on court. He has great amount of energy.
Dhruv, what about Tanisha makes it click, this partnership?
Obviously, especially her mentality, which really helps me. And sometimes in training I'm a bit off, but her energy and her mentality is like she keeps me pushing a lot. So that is the main thing for me. Because whenever I'm down, she's there like, okay, it's okay, you just have to push it. So that is the thing.
Okay, thank you so much, guys, for being so candid. Wishing you
Thank you.
strength and success in the coming future. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.